After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The SMU Mustangs will get the first crack on offense today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned,
breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here comes a handoff. Powering through. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Beebe. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Leon. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And now the handoff. Fighting him off. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket, trying to create here on the move. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Leon. Looking to scramble. Back-to-back deep shots. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Mustangs will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Punt over the middle. It's Cox. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. It's a spin move to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Crosses the 25.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Kicking team. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Leon. A deep shot to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Heading left up to the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Mustangs are in the red zone now. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry in. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
See if he can make something happen with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive.
SMU offense will take over. First and
10. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That run moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
First and goal, handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And they get the completion.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. The quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And completion makes it second and short. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Cox. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miami. And now to try here for the extra point. They make the extra point with a trail now 28-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Leon. A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. The back's got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, SMU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
That's caught. It's Cox. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Canes. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Leon. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, when you run that out route, he's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
He's got a man down the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gets made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Here's the second down play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Cox. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. He hands it off from the gun. Fights off a defender. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's running out of time here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Thrown quickly and caught in the right flat. Brought down after 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Mustangs will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. Refuses to go down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards after it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. He's blood out, and the game moves the ball to the 39. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Ball carrier tackled there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense hungry to convert here on third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass is caught. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Leon. It's an out route. The catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Will change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Handing off on the draw play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A running play called on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Grabbed by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. To throw, it's Leon. Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Caught over the middle. It's Beebe. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. 3rd down upcoming after that completion.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He shreds the tackle. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And he's brought down after a short gain does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Looking downfield, it's Leon. The receiver makes the catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Working clock with the ground game. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Toss play to the running back going left. And it'll be Smoter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
One down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. To throw, it's Leon. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And they will try out the field goal team here. Target, it's no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were not going to catch him that time. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 10, set to kick off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Not much the defense can do here with one timeout remaining, except the offense will just kneel down and walk out with a victory. Finds an open target on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Leon. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in.
Deep shot toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.